Hello friends, and a warm welcome to Mysterious World. So, to begin with, there are two types of people in this world. One who believes in science and facts, and the other ones who believes in supernatural powers. And if these people come across through any unbelievable incident or any unsolved mystery, they believe the reason behind such incidents is some supernatural power, like it could be God or a powerful extraterrestrial force. On the other hand, there are many people who believe that anything to everything happening around us has a reason and has a fact. Generally, these people are atheists who does not believe in the theory of God, and when this bunch of people comes across through any unbelievable incident, they merely take it as coincidence and does not go deep digging to know the details of the incidents. And our today's episode contains some unimaginable facts and unbelievable incidences that might give people a second thought that is this just a coincidence or it was a glimpse of the presence of any divine power on earth. We just want that after watching the episode, think about it once again. If you only believe in facts and science, do this self-churning. Feel free to share your thoughts with the rest of our audience and share your views with the help of comment box. And if you liked our episode, please like and subscribe for more. So now, let's know more about these unbelievable facts. Twin boys, twin lives. You must have definitely come across through a lot of stories involving twins splitting up and meeting once again. However, this story of two brothers from Ohio, USA is totally mesmerizing and unbelievable. Their life started when a 15-year-old woman has given birth to these twins, but due to her very young age, she could not take care of her twins, and then with the help of social services, these both twins were adopted by two different families, and therefore they were split up at a very young age. They were raised with different families and practically a different life. However, God has a different plan for them, as even if they have a different life, but with a lot of common things in them. To start with, both of their new parents have named their son as James, and it's just the beginning. In their school days, both of their favorite subjects was maths. When they grew up, they married the woman of their choice, and somehow these two different women had same name as Linda. And after some time, both brothers got divorced with their wives. Now you will be shocked to know, after some time, these twin brothers got married again, and both brothers have now wives with the same name again, and that was Betty. Even these two women have a kid before the wedding, and the first name of both the kids is James. Things became more unbelievable when after 39 years, both the twins met each other. And when they shared their day-to-day life, habits, choices, their likes and dislikes, they were shocked to know that almost everything is common between them. Like they both had almost same kind of jobs. Even the brand of their liquor and cigarettes was common. In their childhood, when they were separated and they never met until they were 39 years old, having so many things in common, was it just a coincidence or something else? Many psychologists and human behavior experts are still non-answerable to this myth that how can this happen? Let's move on to next part of our story of a ship which is known to millions as Titanic. Titan, the Unsinkable. In the year 1898, a writer named Robertson has published a book by the name of Futility. In the book, a fictional ghost ship named Titan was being used a couple of times as Titan, the Unsinkable. In the book, it is clearly mentioned that Titan was gigantic and will never sink. However, the Titan on its voyage trip traveling in Atlantic Ocean hit with an iceberg and get damaged so bad and drowned in the middle of the ocean. This happened so quickly that almost everybody who was traveling in the ship died due to drowning, injuries and frostbite. The most unbelievable fact is that it was a fictional book and nobody ever thought that after 14 years, this fiction will become the most dreadful reality, killing more than 1,500 people. Yes, after the 14 years of publication of this book, a huge ship was made and it was named as Titanic, which we all know, and many of us even had a glimpse how large the Titanic was through the movie. The most surprised fact about the incidents is that a novel published in 1898 and a ship manufactured in the year 1912 have the same details of almost everything. For example, both the ships were named as the Unsinkable. Both the ships Titan and Titanic were large and luxurious, and both the ships on their voyage trip were traveling in the Atlantic Ocean. And both the ships have started their journey in the month of April. Even both the ships crashed with an iceberg. And if this does not amaze you, then let me tell you the figures that both the ships have almost same number of passengers traveling, and both the ships have not enough lifeboats as prescribed. Will you see it as a coincidence or an unsolved mystery? The choice is yours. The lazy bullet. The average speed of a bullet that is fired from a gun is 2500 feet per second. However, if we ask you there was a bullet which took 20 years to reach its target, would you believe us? Yes, you heard it right. 20 years to reach the target. There was an incident in the history that a bullet was fired at the target in the year 1898 and the bullet hit the target in the year 1913. In the Texas state of USA, there was a man by the name of Henry who had betrayed his girlfriend, because of which Henry's girlfriend was so upset that she committed suicide. And after some time, when the brother of Henry's girlfriend came to know the incident, that her sister is no more, he came and shot Henry in his yard. And when Henry fell down on the ground, her brother shot himself too, thinking Henry is dead. However, the strange part has just started. The bullet which was fired at Henry barely touched his face and got hit in the tree behind Henry in his yard. And Henry has only some minor injury on the face, but he was alive. 20 years after the incident, Henry was doing reparation of his house, and for that Henry needed wood, and for that Henry thought of cutting a big tree which was in his yard. But the tree was too big and was strong, so cutting the tree was difficult and a time-taking process. So Henry decided to use dynamites to put in the trees, and it was supposed to fall down right after the explosion. However, it didn't happen, and the bullet that was stuck in the tree get propelled again, and this time the bullet went right in the head of Henry, and he collapsed and died immediately. This story is also mentioned in the Ripley's Most Unusual Coincidences book. Is it the coincidence, or was it Henry's girlfriend and brother waited for it to happen, like a paranormal power? What do you think? Miss Unsinkable. On 2nd October 1887, born in Argentina, Violet Joseph started working in White Star Line in the year 1908. At that time, White Star Line was a gigantic shipping company which has produced the largest steamers in the world like Olympic and Titanic. Violet Jason used to work as a nurse in the company. The first gigantic steamer that White Star Lines has produced was the Olympic. It was huge, incredible and luxurious ship of the company. However, in the year 1911, this ship met with an accident, and in this tragedy, 100 of people died, and on the same day, Violet was on the deck of that ship, and luckily, she survived. And then on her next trip, she was assigned on the Titanic deck as a nurse. Now call it the bad luck of White Star Line or of Violet Jason, or a coincidence that an unsinkable ship like Titanic met with an accident and thousands of people died. However, somehow, Violet miraculously survived once again and escaped her death. And during her tenure in 1916, during World War I, Violet was assigned on hospital ship named Britannic as a nurse. And the same coincidence happened again. And this time Britannic collided with German mines. And due to the explosion, the ship went under the sea. And thousands of people lost their life. And Violet Jason miraculously survived. Now this is really unbelievable. No matter the size of the ship, Violet always escaped death. Have you guys ever faced any such coincidence or any story which is similar or totally coincidental? If yes, feel free to share with us through the comment box, and again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And what do you think about the above coincidences? Do share with us, and we would like your comments and suggestions. Stay tuned with us because this world is full of mysteries, and we will soon be back with many more. Meanwhile, take care and stay safe.